Why do I look rough. Don't fall. Are we good? Are we good? I think we're doing all right. Okay. This is not the best lighting, but this is what you're getting. So, hey guys, welcome back to yet again another video. And in today's video, we've done some research. We've put on the thinking glasses for this one. So, happy 2021. We have made it out of one of the craziest years of my life, and I know the craziest year for a lot of people out there. And right now is the time where everyone is making these grandiloquent, making all these crazy resolutions. You know, everyone always says this is going to be my year, and they don't really have a plan about how they're going to make it their year. So I have gone through and created a step-by-step 4 pages of notes on how to actually make your year the best year of your life. Imagine this. Imagine that you live in Florida and you want to travel to California and you don't have a roadmap. You're just gonna see what happens. You may do it, but chances are you probably won't. Chances are you probably won't. I have gone through and kind of condensed down what I think will allow you to have the best year of your freaking life. Also, if you hear any barking or squeaking or yelling or fighting in the background, I'm currently at my family's house right now, and they're downstairs, so I can't, just like that. The first thing that I like to start off with is a word of the year. Kind of what you base everything that you're going to try to accomplish. If you could condense it down to one thing that you want it to be, what would it be? You can sit, you can think about it for a while. The way that I come up with my words is basically, how do I want to feel throughout 2021? So my word last year for 2020 was health. You know, a healthy body, healthy mind, healthy spirit. It didn't go that well. So we're picking a new word this year. And the word that I picked is exciting. That's what I want, because a lot of us in 2020 spent a lot of time sitting on our couch, wondering what the heck was going to happen, and we just kind of woke up and it was December and it was Christmas time, and then we just watched Christmas movies, and that's okay. But for this year, I want to feel and I want to achieve exciting things. So, word of the year, exciting. That's mine. You can comment down below what your word is. Just do it, you know, sounds like fun. So your word probably is going to correlate with another word that we hear way too often this time of year. And the word is resolution. Basically, in my head, a resolution is something that you want to change, you want to implement into your life. You know, you want to just resolute it. So one of the biggest problems that I see when people think about their resolutions, they're very, how do I say this? Unachievable. People just think in their head, they're like, okay, resolution, I'm never gonna eat junk food ever again. I'm gonna get 6-pack abs. I'm gonna get that Kim K booty. I'm gonna have a boyfriend. I'm gonna have a job that's making $100,000. I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. And they go through this whole list, and then they get just defeated before they even start because they haven't really put actual goals into place. I'm gonna tell you my 3 resolutions for this year, and I really say to keep it under 5 because you want it to be an actual manageable thing that you can implement throughout the entire year, and it's not going to be just like a January thing and then by February you forget it as you're crying into the Valentine's Day candies that you get the day after Valentine's Day. So my 3 resolutions are as follows: lose 20 pounds, gain 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and to build my podcast. Those are the three, just if I had to put them into bullet point what I want to do. And so a lot of people, I feel like they stop there. They're just like, okay, by December of next year, I want to lose 20 pounds. Okay, you know, that sounds cool and all, but how are you going to do it? With these resolutions, I feel like people just get incredibly overwhelmed, that they think they have to do all these things in such a short amount of time, but they forget how long a year actually is. You should break down your resolutions into manageable increments. For example, I want to lose 20 pounds. I'm trying to get slim thick. Well, 20 pounds seems kind of like a lot, correct? It is for some people, it's not for others. But if you break it down, 20 divided by 12, I wrote this down because I'm not good at math. 20 divided by 12 is around 1.6, 1.7 pounds a month. For me to lose 20 pounds in a year, I just gotta lose less than 2 pounds a month. Already, that just seems so much more manageable than saying 20 pounds. We're gonna do it. Because no, you're gonna burn yourself out. You gotta put it into a manageable perspective. For the next 12 months, I need to lose 1.7 pounds a month. Well, how am I gonna do that? You're gonna have to do a diet plan and an exercise routine. But what is going to be my diet routine? Does that mean that I can never eat a McDonald's quarter pounder with cheese, add Big Mac sauce with fries and a Coke, and a snack size M&M McFlurry ever again? Now, this is where a handy dandy planner comes into place. Because if you do not plan out your life, you're not gonna get far, sweetheart. I know that a lot of people think that planners are just for high school, or they're just for college, or you know, you never even used one in high school or college. Okay. Yep. You need to get a planner. You can say, okay, to lose that 1.6 pounds in a month, well, I should work out, let's just say 2 to 3 times a week, okay? 2 to 3 times. 2 times. There's 7 days in a week. Just write down 2 days and stick to it. That's a lot more manageable than just trying to maneuver when, let me just go on this fad diet real quick and work out for 7 days a week and everything that you see people doing in the gym on January 1st. But you'll notice by February, they're all gone because I didn't have a plan. And also for my diet, I don't know if anyone is interested, but I am going to be doing an anti-inflammatory diet. I'm not going to go crazy strict on it. But I do have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which basically means my hormones and my ovaries hate my body. But I've done a lot of research and I'm gonna try to do an anti-inflammatory diet. So with that, I need to meal prep for that. So what should I meal prep? You see where I'm going with this is you have to have your path to get to your end goal. It seems very common sense, but a lot of people don't think like that. And the same way of thinking can be applied to any of your resolutions. So losing weight is not the same as gaining 1,000 subscribers in a year, but you can still use that same roadmap. So I want 1,000 subscribers in a year. Okay, well, 1,000 divided by 12 is 83 subscribers per month. And I know with algorithms and how certain videos do, excuse me. I know that may seem like a lot, especially for me, someone who currently right now has 48 subscribers, but that's my goal. And I know that you've always heard this phrase, you know, if you shoot for the moon, you'll land in the stars, blah, blah, blah. Even if I don't reach 1,000, even if I only gain 100, that's 100 more than I had, correct? It's all perspective. Try to do the best that you can, because you can never fall down from trying your hardest. It doesn't matter if it fails or if it succeeds. If you're trying and you're learning, you're going to be better than when you started. So don't beat yourself up if your resolutions aren't going the best, or if you've already messed up on your resolutions, or, you know, the worst thing that you can do is get discouraged and quit. Something that I saw the other day on wonderful social media, my Instagram, Follow me at sbgray2468 if you'd like. Something that I saw was what would happen if you actually tried. I'm just gonna leave that there. And I know I talked a lot about how to do these resolutions or how to achieve your New Year's resolutions, but you also need to realize why you want to do these things. For example, one of mine is to lose 20 pounds. We talked about how I could lose 20 pounds, but why do I want to lose 20 pounds? Is it to be more confident in clothes? Is it for health reasons? Is it because I want to be able to run faster? Is it because I want to lift more weights? Is it because I don't want to break a boy if he tries to pick me up? So my why for wanting to lose 20 pounds is to be more confident, to be more comfortable, and to get healthier. And once you can narrow those down, ask yourself again, why do you want to do that? Well, why do I want to be more confident? Are you not confident right now? Everyone says that when you set your mind to something, you can do it, but you have to know what you want and why you want it. So if you just say, I want to lose weight just because, really? Are you really going to wake up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym just because? You need to have that motivation behind your resolution, or you're never going to fall through with your resolution because you don't care enough. So now that we've talked about resolutions, I want to talk about two things that I think are just chef's kiss to do, and that is decluttering and organizing. I am one of the most unorganized and messiest people. It's like, it's embarrassing. The first thing you think about when you think about decluttering and organization is you think about your bedroom, you think about your closet, you think about your bathroom, you think about your home. But you forget about the mental and digital side of decluttering and organization. For example, I still have stuff on my computer from 2015. It's 2021. Those are things that I should either organize, put into a hard drive, or move on. You know, you can think and work and process what you want to so much easier when you don't have all this clutter and all this junk around you. So maybe decluttering old numbers off your phone, old Snapchats off your phone, maybe decluttering some old friends that may not be the best for you. You know, this is the year I feel like especially that everyone should work on themselves, and the year that we should start taking care of ourselves. And like I said before, you're constantly growing. My podcast that I made, which I've still only gotten one episode up, but I swear I'm going to be putting more out. That's one of my resolutions, and I'm going to do it, daggone it, if it's the last thing I do. The whole episode was basically about identity in college, and is your identity formed or is it found in college? And not to spoil anything, but you're constantly growing and you're constantly changing. You know, you're not the same as when you were 10, when you were 15, when you were 18, when you're 21, 23, 27, 30, 40, 50. You know, you're not the same. And you shouldn't beat yourself up for changing, because that's just how life works. That's just how you grow as a human. Don't beat yourself up if you feel like you didn't do the best in the last year. A lot of people didn't do the best in the last year. It's just part of the growing process. It's part of learning about yourself. And I feel like people take resolutions as something that they have to do to improve themselves, but you know, you're already perfect. You're just kind of chipping away, and you're forming something, and you're making, you know, Sarah 2.0, or you're making Caitlin 3.0, or Daniel 4.0. And the last thing I'm going to say about, you know, 2021 and New Year's resolutions and all this stuff is, like, at the end of the day, you're your biggest fan. And if you're your biggest fan, then, you know, you should love yourself and you should be confident in yourself. And I know that you hear it all the time, and you're like, I didn't come to this YouTube video to hear a speech about how I'm beautiful and perfect and blah, 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 blah. But I feel like, you know, we beat each other up so much, and, you know, that we have these huge resolutions that we feel like we have to do to be better than our neighbor, or, you know, better than our ex, or better than the friend group that we don't talk to anymore. And, you know, you should be improving yourself for yourself. You should want to be the best version of yourself. And I feel like resolutions combined with the right mindset are so freaking powerful. If you actually start wanting yourself to succeed, you're gonna succeed. These resolutions shouldn't feel like burdens. They shouldn't feel like things that you have to do. They should feel like things you want to do, you know, to make the best year of your life, and to be able to look back and say, you know, like, I did that. But that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my little rambling, my little pep talk. If you want, I am going to kind of go into more detail about my resolutions throughout the month of January and February, and just kind of show y'all what exactly I'm doing to keep up with my resolutions. So if you want to see those kind of videos, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. It helps me know that y'all are interested in what I am talking about. But yeah, go make 2021 your bitch. You deserve it. But until next time, thank y'all all for watching. I love you very much. See you in the next one.